Well, 18, you know, I stood over it, and I mean, there's no easy tee shot, I think. You know, even being three ahead, I mean, what do? You hit a 5-iron down the left, or do you hit something down the right, or do you try to go as far up as you can? And I took that option.
Van de Velde could take as many as 6 shots on the par 4 18th and still win. The driver was a brave choice of club in such circumstances. The ball was dry and lying well. Now surely was the time to wedge the ball back to the sanctuary of the fairway. But that has never been the French way. Safety first is almost sacrilege for those of Gallic temperament.
The option was, do you hit a wedge down the left side and then pitch it on the green and two-putt it, or whatever, three-putt it, and walk off with it? Or do you hit a shot over there and you know, try to move forward with it?
That was the thinking, and this was the D'Artagnan approach. It was here that the tragicomedy began. Most balls that hit grandstands stay there. The result from the ricochet was unfortunate, to say the least.
I didn't need to go for glory. That wasn't something absolutely mad I was trying to do. And, you know, it just came out to be a nightmare.
But Jean still had shots to spare. Surely good sense screamed for a chop-out, chip and 2 putts. With the neurons apparently misfiring, the humour from here was all gallows, or more appropriately, guillotine. He'd been walking on water. Now his hopes would sink in it. After deciding against playing from the water, Van de Velde dropped into more trouble. The French assisted Bonnie Prince Charlie. Van de Velde was now making his own contribution to the tartan cause. Parry looked on, bemused. Now Van de Velde had to hole from sand to secure a French triumph. The crowd, disbelieving and sympathetic, were watching one of the most dramatic finishes in Open history. Parry planned a glorious climax to follow the gore of his miserable back nine. That birdie ensured 4th place. To win, Van de Velde had to emulate the Australian. Now a playoff was assured. Leonard hadn't expected a second chance. Laurie had been 10 shots back at the start of the day. Now could Jean join them? Bravery followed the madness. There were 3 men in a 4-hole aggregate playoff.